Hello everybody, it is the Last Raider and we are back with another video. And if I sound chipper, I am. Okay, I went down to Florida this weekend. I got X-Wing miniature stuff. I walked the beaches. I got to watch my wife run around in next to nothing. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Got a chance to recharge my batteries and whatnot. Rested. Didn't take my microphone down. And when I was down at one of the gas stations when me and my wife were tag teaming the trip, I looked at my phone and saw that He-Man was coming out the week I was going to be down in Florida, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's going to hit the fan." I knew it. It was going to hit the fan, and it was going to be done. I did not believe that it would hit the fan in the way that it did. And for all the haters out there, I want to say this very carefully in the words of Razor Fist: "Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right." Because I said this in a earlier video. I called this, and Kevin Smith came out and vindicated what I have been saying about companies in Hollywood. He came out and stated, it doesn't really matter, basically. Because these are companies. He's got this company behind him. They don't care. They're quite certain people are going to buy it anyway. And what was it I said in the last He-Man video I did? These people do not look at you, the customer, as a customer. They don't look at you as someone with bills. They don't look at you as someone who has a limited amount of money and is trying to decide on what they spend on. They look at you as a subhuman crack addict. That they will give you a bit of good product and the rest of it, in Trevor Phillips's words, you need to cut the back of it because the rest of the brick is drywall. That's what it is. It's not pure. This is not pure entertainment. He-Man, or this Masters of Woke bullshit that they came out with, is not pure entertainment. It is mostly propaganda. It is mostly bullshit. I have not seen it. I have seen plenty of shit on the internet about it, to the point and people were talking saying you don't need to watch it. Personally, I will stick to my guns, and I will tell everyone on this channel, if y'all want me to review it, and you're watching this video right now and you want me to review He-Man, I'll review the 5 episodes. I'll sit down, I'll watch them, I'll do a video on each one of them. What's right, what's been done right, what's been done wrong. Personally, I'm not interested really in seeing He-Man or Prince Adam get killed in the first, couple of minutes of the episode. And then Teela bitch and whine about, I can't believe that He-Man's gone, it affects me the most. I've actually heard this. I've actually seen a clip of this on the internet. And it is irritating. Damn. But anyway, as I was saying with this, these people don't view you, the customer, as human. Your money, your time is not valuable to them. Kevin Smith comes out and admits this crap on his podcast. Clownfish TV has talked about it, and like I said, I'm just telling everybody, I fucking called it. This is why, and Kevin Smith, mind you, is doing the same exact thing. He's going down the list of stuff. They're already talking about toxic fans and everything else. Exactly what they've done with Ghostbusters 2016, what they did with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, what they did with Jedi, with the sequel trilogy from Star Wars, number 6. What is it? No, it's not number 6. It's number 7, 8, and 9 of the trilogy that should not be named, mind you. What they've done with Terminator. What they've done with, what other franchises? What they've done with The Last of Us. What they've been doing with every single, Nathan Drake in the Uncharted series, where they made Nathan Drake pretty much get his ass kicked by a 90-pound black chick. This bullshit woke nonsense. And then when people don't buy it, they turn around and they go, the fans are toxic. The fans just don't like this. The fans just don't like that. That's where we're at right now. You're at the point where Kevin Smith is going to start calling the fans sexist at some point to save his job. But he pretty much came out in a podcast and he told everyone, we're okay. We're mathematically all right. Let me tell you something. You can be mathematically all right in a war. Does not mean you're going to win. You can mathematically have more supplies, more ammunition, more men. But if the other guy is better at using what he's got at his disposal than you are, He's going to whoop your ass before it's over with. And that's what's happening here. Hollywood has become this group, and it's kind of funny because Netflix is going down the toilet right now. They're flatlining on new subscribers, and they think it's okay to lose about, I think Kevin Smith said they lost 10,000 people. 10,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah, we're okay. They're like, yeah, we're fine. No, you're not fine because you're in the same position WoW is in right now. You're in the same position Blizzard is in with World of Warcraft. They sat back and people have seen what's happened. This corporation doesn't know and doesn't understand how powerful YouTube is and how powerful these independent content creators are reviewing your shit. And you don't understand the power that they have over it. I mean, even Asmongold looked at it afterward. He looked at what happened. It's amazing. You should go find his video on it. I can't remember where it's at. But there's a video where Asmongold, when he talks about, his live stream and everything else, he's like, this is stupid. They can't be this mad at me. I couldn't have done this much. And he goes back and he checks when he did his live stream and when WoW started tanking. And he goes in and the coincides within like 30 minutes of when Asmongold left WoW and went and did his Final Fantasy, 14 live stream. And he's sitting there with a shocked face. He's like, oh my God, like, dude, I wiped out a whole group of people. I have so much power. Just the realization of what he has done. Even he doesn't understand the power that he had at that point. Like, totally. It's like Superman when he's just got his powers and he taps a tractor and sends it right in through a school or something. He's like, holy shit, I messed up. Or actually, there's a Bruce Lee movie where the guy cracks a monkey over the head and busts its skull up, and he's looking at his fist like, holy crap, I'm a badass. It's hilarious right now. I mean, my God. But the stupid part about this is Kevin Smith is coming out and he's doing something that we've seen done hundreds of times that I said he was going to do. And he is one, blaming the fans. He is also now taunting the fans. I don't understand how they plan to make money. And the only thing I can figure is, like I've said before, it's not about making money. It's about making a point. And when you are out there to make a point and not be reasonable, you end up in a situation where you're just going to burn everything. You don't care what the cost is afterward. And that's what Netflix is at. Netflix wants to run politics in front of you and your family and get your kids in front of the politics. So already, I have had this situation come up where Netflix dropped a new show, and I had to have a talk with my 7-year-old about something that I was wanting to talk about when she was 16 and could understand it a lot better. And I was not thrilled over it. And my kid had to be told, and I told my kid, I said, I don't want you watching this. I said, because if this show's going to talk to you about stuff that I want to talk to you about later, I said, I don't want you talking about this until you're older and can handle it better, until you're more mature. And honestly, as a parent, I look at this as a pedophile. I look at people doing this kind of stuff as a pedophile trying to elicit sex from my kid. Because they're going after my kid because my kid doesn't have enough information and doesn't have enough maturity to understand the consequences of what will happen. That's why we have these laws against pedophilia. And in my opinion, this is the same thing that Netflix does when they start putting their politics into stuff and not just making pure entertainment. You can make moral entertainment. The original He-Man series was a moral show. It tried to teach kids right from wrong. We don't have that. We're not being taught right from wrong. We're being taught an opinion from one person. They're not providing all sides of the argument. And my problem with this is, and I've said this already, Netflix is only there to make a point. They don't care about money. They honestly think they can do this, and that's the whole reason we put He-Man. Mind you, let me make one other thing clear, and I'll end the video. Kevin Smith did not believe in his Tila. Netflix did not believe in his story. That's why the first trailer was He-Man. He-Man, 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 He-Man. That's why Kevin Smith comes out and says, oh, it's all about He-Man. It's not the Tila show. It's not this. Because Kevin Smith knew, Netflix knew, every one of those members knew. They believed in the deepest, darkest part of their soul. They believe that a show about a woman will not sell. They believe this. None of us do. I know that if the character is written well enough, it will sell. I know this because one of my favorite shows growing up was Xena. I loved watching Lucy Lawless on screen, but Xena suffered. Xena went through character development. Xena was flawed. She was almost a kick-ass first and take names before talking character, and that was a flaw she had to fight almost constantly. There were plenty of times she was the girl that kicked everybody's ass, but she had to be diplomatic at times, and that was difficult for Xena to deal with. She had to be cunning at times. It was difficult for her to just not go in there and kick everybody's ass. They don't believe in women characters. Kevin Smith doesn't believe in female characters, period. Otherwise, he'd have come in and said, this is a side story. We're going to, let Teela shine for a bit, and then we're going to go back to He-Man. Instead, He-Man dies in the first episode, and Teela bitches about him. It's like, fuck, how dare you die on me? She's kind of bitching to the point of, what was it, those TikTok girls who got on the internet and kept saying, how dare you, Ruth Bader Ginsburg? You died on us. You just had to hold out for another year. That's it. Then you could have died. Like, they didn't care about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That woman was a means to an end to some of them idiots. Same thing with Kevin Smith. He does not care about Teela. Netflix does not care about Teela. They used He-Man to push a woke agenda because they knew that their agenda wouldn't work, but two, they don't believe in the women character. They don't believe none of the crap they preach. That's why you have all the fucking queer baiting in Netflix. And yes, there is queer baiting in Netflix. I actually will sit back here and say, yeah, I actually agree with the gays. They have a right to be pissed off. You sat there and teased them for the longest time and then denied them anything afterward. It's like going out with a chick who says, oh, I'd be willing if you'd pay for my food and pay for my gas and buy me some groceries and all this nonsense, and then get to the house and she says, if you try to come inside, I'm going to scream rape. You go home. I got what I want out of you. That was Voltron pretty much to the gay community, and I understand their anger. Okay? If I can relate to the gays being pissed off about being queer baited, then you can easily write a character that can that get to everybody. Does not matter what that character is. Doesn't matter what the color of the skin is. Doesn't matter what their gender is. Doesn't matter what they believe they are. But this nonsense here, this is simply them coming along. This is corporate Hollywood stating publicly, and Kevin Smith is saying the quiet part out loud. They do not believe in female characters. They do not believe in diverse characters. And secondly, they don't believe they can get anything done without first hijacking a franchise that was already established. They cannot do it. They don't believe it. And you shouldn't probably be giving them your money either. Anyway, folks, I am The Last Raider. Be sure to tell me what you think in the comment section down there if you want me to review He-Man or review this Masters of the Woke. I'll do that. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.